Hey guys, welcome to my channel Success Sequence where we daily analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty's important move and expected levels for the next day. So in my previous video I did mention that was 10,500 kind of level or 10,450 kind of level. You will definitely see market struggling a bit, but I think the market should go towards the upside, and the target which we are expecting was about, as I suggested in my previous video, was around 10,000 450 kind of levels which we were expecting. So as you can see, the market did go on a high side, did achieve our target, and also faced resistance at a high level. So now we are going to analyze in today's video what are the expectations from further, what are the levels that we can expect in the days to come, and how we are arriving at this particular level and the outlook. So first, we'll start with the option activity range. 10,550 to 10,000 is the broad option activity range. 200 points on upside and 300 points on downside. So if you can see the if you observe the call data, the rally is now going to be driven by the call short covering that will happen quite rapidly, because the market is now going to try and break its crucial resistance, which is around 10,490. So what will happen is, when the market will try and break this particular move or break this particular level by taking an aggressive move, either a call short covering will happen, or a call short or the call short position will get formed further. So it will be very critical for you to analyze and watch the option chart data very carefully, and this will definitely suggest you that what are the level we are going to expect in the days to come. Either we are going to see the breakout from the all-time high, or we are going to see a down move from the all-time high below a level which could be around 10,000 again. So that needs to be determined, and to confirm that, what we need to see is, we need to see how the option chart data gets formed. But as far as today's activity is concerned, you can see there is a some sort of broad range. Market has already broken out of range and got a good move, and you can also see the resistance which earlier was holding like 10,400. Market is now also trading above that particular level. So what you are going to see is 10,400 put will get will be going to will going to get short quite frequently and quite aggressively, if the market at all is going to trade on a stable to bullish kind of move. So you also need to observe the strike price, which is 10,400, as that on also put side very carefully. Now what I'm expecting is, the market may like it trade around this 10,491 kind of range, or 10,400. So broad 100 points range it can witness, until the time we see a breakout either below 10,400 or above 10,490. We'll need to see, because for that we need to confirm the option chart data. But what we are going to do is, we are going to analyze as of now what are the position is getting formed, what are the technical indicators are suggesting, how the moving averages are behaving, and then we're going to take a call. So if you see on a call side, as I said, the call chart covering has happened. However, we need to see how strongly it continues. But on a higher side, if you see the option chart data forming, let me just check. So as I can see, there is a fresh bullish position is getting formed on a higher side, but not that aggressively, though. So the this kind of move that we are going to expect, that like higher move, is not getting confirmed, so we need to wait for that. So 10,550, I can see a fresh bullish position, but it is not that significant. Now if you see the put data, you can see a good amount of put writing that has got formed, especially in a strike prices of 10,350, where I can see a great amount of change in percentage terms, and absolute terms I can see a 10,400 has returned quite aggressively. So I can see broadly 19 lakh 31, so 1,725 shares has been added. So as I was suggesting, market participants are expecting that the 10,400 level will hold. If at all it will not going to be on a higher side, it will hold. So 10,400 is the level which will act as a crucial support for the market. And if you see any sort of bounce from this particular level, I think we can buy it, provided the option chart data is also confirming. So broadly, if you see 10,400 to 10,491 or 10,500, 100 points will be very crucial, and this will determine the market's move. in the days to come. So as of now, you can see there is a bullish crossover in Nifty, but the resistance is also near. As you can see here, the resistance is also near. MACD, the longer term MACD has not yet broken out of his exponential averages. However, RSI is trading above 50, and which is comforting, and CCI is already trading in a positive zone, so that is also comforting. So expected stable to bullish kind of move in tomorrow's market. If you see any sort of rejection of a prices at a high level, I think you should not hold your long position and book your profit and get out of the trade. So that was my analysis for the Nifty, and now let's see what the Bank Nifty is suggesting. So if you see the option chart data, 25,000 to 25,000 to 26,000 is the broad option activity range for the market, and 300 points on upside and 700 points on downside as far as the option activity range goes, we can observe. Further, if you see the call data, what I can clearly see is 25,700. I can see a call writing has happened today, and as we move higher side, the call writing gets aggressive till 25,700. 800. So 25,700 is acting as resistance, and which is also you can also witness that from the candlestick pattern. So if you can see here, 25,757 is acting as as a resistance for the Nifty, Bank Nifty, because it was it did try to break above that level, but it was not able to break that particular level. So break above 25,750 will be very crucial, but the call participants are expecting that it will not happen because they have created a writing position in this particular strikes. So on a lower side, market participants, call participants are feeling a good support, and call short covering has begun. On the put side, what I can see is a good sort of put writing at a lower level, especially our interest strike price, which is 25,700. I can see more than 168.16% change in open interest has happened towards stability to bullishness, and right from 25,700, or I should say 25,800 to 25,000, I can see a good sort of put writing. So on a lower side, there is a support, but it needs to continue if you are going to see any sort of good move. Now, why we have not taken a bullish position in today's particular move, if we are expecting a sort of up move to continue, is because CCI is just has just broken out above its exponential averages, and it needs to go in the 100 zone to see any conviction in the move. MACD is also has generated a bearish crossover, but bullish crossover, sorry, but resistance is near. Longer term MACD has also generated a bullish crossover, but it is yet to break from its exponential averages. RSI is trading on a higher side, and above its exponential moving average. So that is good, but we need confirmation, and till the time we are not provided with any confirmation, by what confirmation I am trying to suggest is, you need to see good sort of position Nifty, both in Nifty and Bank Nifty, and if those kind of up move you can see, it will be very likely that it will be able to help you to make a good money, and the higher side or the lower side which are going to be broken will be broken convincingly, and that's the time only we can try and trade this particular instrument, either using futures or options. So and that's it for the today's video, guys. If you have liked my video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share to your friends and family, and if you have any doubt, you can always mention it in the comment section of the video. Thank you.